Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know you miss me. I miss y'all too. So today I'm going to spill out some real tea. It's about body shaming. So if you've not watched my story time on the body shaming, I have a body shaming video on my channel. If you've not watched that one, please do watch that one before you watch this, because it's sort of like a part 2 of that one. I'll put a link in the description box so that it will make it easier for you to find it. So let's get right into the video. I have a story time about body shaming indirectly. I have a story time. I showed the boy Pepe. Me trying to say nyame or your odo. I don't want to film this particular story. I didn't want to film this particular video because I felt, oh, it's kind of weird to tell you. It's 1 year now, it's a whole year now, it's past, like it's been 1 year now, so I feel it's funny, like anytime I remember the scene and what happened, like I laugh, but then it's good I show that boy Pepe. If you are watching me, if you are the boy and you are watching me, next time when you see a girl with big boobs, with big buttocks, with body, you keep your mouth shut. You have to learn how to mind your business. I mean, you shouldn't be going around telling people you have big breasts, you have big buttocks. They know, we know, it is my body, so for sure I know I have a big breast, I know I have this, I have that. You shouldn't tell me in the face that I have it. It is high time, some of those doing that, it's high time you put a stop to that. So let me spill the tea now on how I showed this boy Pepe. I showed him that nyame yodo wahala day for corner. So I had this guy, he wasn't a friend, but then he was just on my WhatsApp list. We view statuses together. I mean, I view his status, he views mine and all of that. So he wasn't even the type who would text to check up on you. But then anytime I post a video of myself or a picture of myself, he will text me and then he will reply under that particular post and be like, hey, you have huge tits, you have, like, he means I have huge boobs, hey, your breast, I want to suck your breast and give you 500 cedis. This thing started in, is it 2019? Yes, 2019, when I was in level 100. So he used to do that, and then one day I told him that I don't like what you are doing. I don't want to block you, I don't want to delete your contact, I don't want to be like a bad person. But then, you know, if I shouldn't tell you this is my insecurity for you to know what's up, do you get it? I know I have big boobs. It's in front of me, it is part of my body. It is not you that you come and tell me that I have it, and then you telling me you want to squeeze my boobs and give me 500 cedis. One, have I posted that I'm a hookup girl? Have I told you I sleep around for money? Have I told you it is your 500 cedis that I don't have or I've not seen before? Sometimes some people have to make things make sense. Make things make sense. So even if I was sleeping around for money, would I allow someone to squeeze my boobs and just give me what is 500 cedis in this modern Ghana? 500 cedis cannot even buy foodstuffs for your kitchen. And so, do you know the price of rice bag? I mean, make it make sense. What do you, like, you are indirectly insulting me as the how should I even say it, as a woman that I'm not, I'm a lady, yeah. Anyways, I told him to stop what he's doing because I don't like it. This boy wouldn't stop. You just send laughing emojis and all of that. So sometimes, so I wasn't even opening his messages, and then I moved on to Snapchat. I don't know how he got my username. He moved there. Unless this boy didn't see my video, my picture, you have huge tits, you have this, I want to touch your boobs and then press it, milk, I want milk. I mean, who told you I have milk in my breast? If I had milk, I would have fed my family with milk. He started in 2019, and as at 2021, he was still saying, I want to press your boobs and give you 500 CDs. Mind you, we're in the same school. I don't know if he's done or not. I've blocked him, so I don't know about him or anything any longer. So fast forward, school reopened last year. I was in my room with my friends, texting and all of that, and then this guy texted me that as usual, I had posted a video on my WhatsApp status, and then he replied and was like, I'm around your hostel, so I'd want to pass by and then press your boobs and give you 500 CDs, squeeze your boobs and give you 500 CDs. And then I told my friends that there's this guy on my WhatsApp status, WhatsApp list story. There's this guy on my WhatsApp disturbing me. He has been disturbing me since 2019. I think I deleted his number. He texted me with another number. He followed me on Instagram. He added me on Snapchat. Like he was all over my social media pages or handles. He was all over. So I told him I want to teach this boy a lesson. I want to show him something small, because it's like he has never passed through any wahala or shege before. So I want to show him I want to show him something small. I want to teach him a lesson he will never forget. So I was just there. I was thinking of what to do to this boy, and then I was like, okay, I've got an idea. So I told one of my friends to go inside the washroom, and then one to stand on my balcony. Did you get it? One should go and stand at the balcony. One should enter the washroom, just in case in case of any emergency. So I told them I'll let the boy come inside, and I'll offer him a seat. He'll sit down. I'll take the 500 CDs, and I'll enter the washroom. That I'll tell him I'm going to, change and all of that. I'm going to get ready for his whatever he wants to do. So after taking the money, I'll just enter the washroom and call the one standing at the balcony to come and knock and tell me there's an emergency. I need to come right now. I need to follow him. I told him, oh yeah, sure, I'm alone, so he can come. Immediately I said that, I heard him knocking on the door. Like, I mean, he was just around the hostel, as he said. So the other friend had gotten out, and the one was already in the washroom. So when he entered, I closed the door, I locked it, and I offered him a seat. So he sat down, and then he took the money out and put it on the table. It was 200 CDs notes, and then 50 CDs notes too, making 500 CDs per paper. He didn't even top up. And then I took this money, and then he was like, should I put off the lights? And then I told him, okay, I'm coming, relax. Hey, chill. When he sat down now, when I took the money now, should I put off the lights? Chill, bro, chill. So I told him to relax. I entered my washroom, and then I called the one at the balcony to come in, like, action. When I called, I didn't talk, I just hung up. So he came to knock, and then I opened it. I almost laughed. Mind you, I almost laughed because it was funny. It was like we were acting. So when he knocked, and then I opened the door, he was like, Vero, come right now. Eugene just had an accident. Like, he just mentioned any name. I was like, Eugene just had an accident, a motor accident. He's at the tech hospital. You have to follow me right now. It's very urgent. He's bleeding profusely. You have to follow me. I was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I need to go. Please, can you get out so that I lock my door? We'll meet later. Mind you, the money was still with me. This is actually funny. I mean, I almost laughed, but then I had to act. So I was acting like, I was freaking out. So I told him he needs to get out because I'm going to see my brother at the hospital. I need to lock my door, obviously, because my roommate is not around. So he got out. He's that timid type of guy. He's like, jung. So he got out. I locked my door. I went, and then he was funny enough, he was following us. I was like, go, we are going to the hospital. So we were just running alongside the road. It was very funny. That so it was funny. So later that evening, like, we finally left my hostel, went somewhere, And then when we got there, I was I was laughing, but then I was pissed. I was like, this boy, I know by all means he's going to call me to ask whether to come, whether he should come or not. He's going to ask whether I'm back so that he'll come. So we went back to my room after an hour. Fast forward, this guy, as I told you, he was going to call me, obviously. So this guy texted me. He couldn't call. He texted that should I come? And I'm saying, come where? So I wasn't even opening his messages. And then he told me, he called me and he was like, what about my money? And then one of my friends took the phone, and then he was like, you have the guts to call back to ask whether to come or not, and they are even asking about your money. Do you know, if we report you to the dean of students, you'll be in trouble, because we actually have proofs. Like we have a screenshot of your chat telling her you want to come to her room to press her breast and give her 500 cedis. Like we have screenshots of your chats where I told him I don't like that, he should put a stop to that. Like we have that. So it's a form of harassment. Do you get it? So if we should take it to the dean of students right now, you're going to be in trouble. And then I took the phone and was like, I've called my daddy and then I've told him about it. If I see you anywhere around my hostel, if I see you anywhere around my hostel, count yourself dead. Like if my porter sees you around my hostel, you are down with school. So he was scared. So he wasn't texting, he wasn't calling me again. And then he texted, I don't know how he got one of my friend's contact. He texted my friend, and then he was like, the money he borrowed the money from a certain friend, and then he wants to pay the money back. So since I didn't allow him to do it, he needs the money back because his friend is threatening him. His friend is telling him that he's going to take him to a juju man, and then like and then I told him, whether your friend is going to take you to a juju or not, I wasn't there when you were borrowing the money. Your parents have given you your chop money to spend in school for maybe a month or two. And then I told him point blank that he's not going to get the money back, because I've even shared the money. I've shared it already. They've spent the l'argent, so you're not going to get it back. This boy in question is, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about him. He's slim, tall, don. I don't want to mention his name, but then if you see the kind of boy I'm talking about, who is talking about, slim girls are not my spec. I like thick girls with huge boobs. And if you see that, so I told him point blank that you're not going to get this money. It should serve as a lesson to you. Next time, you wouldn't go around harassing girls with big boobs, with bodies and all of that. You should learn to keep your mouth shut. You should learn to zip your mouth. Some people have insecurities about their bodies. Some people have nose insecurity, face insecurity, boobs insecurity, buttocks insecurity, the body as a whole. So you shouldn't be going around reminding people of their insecurities. Mind you, if you don't know someone's insecurity, you see someone with a big nose, definitely you should know maybe this person doesn't like. Even if the person is portraying that, oh, I like my nose, it is nice, it fits me. Don't tell the person in the face that, hey, your nose is big. Obviously, the person has a mirror in her house. The person would, it is part of the person's body. So the person would obviously definitely know, oh, I have a big nose. So it is high time some people who are fond of doing that put a stop to that. It is not good. It's not nice at all. You can actually body shame someone for the person to think and end up being depressed. Some people even kill themselves. It's not nice. You should put a stop to that. So when I told him point blank that he was not going to get his money again, and then I told him I've reported to the dean of students. I've told my parents about it. If he calls me, if he texts me, if he comes close, anywhere closer to my hostel, he's going to be in trouble. Since that day, I've not heard from him again. I even deleted his contact and everything, so now I don't think he's on my list again. I don't know, but then if you've subscribed to my channel and you're watching this, shame on you, and this should serve as a lesson to you. Next time in your next world, you wouldn't do that again. You wouldn't take your small 500 cedis to go and tell some I mean, you're on my WhatsApp list. You should know how hardworking I am. You should know I'm not all about money. I'm all about hard work. Do you get it? So girls, you should be all about hard work. Don't depend on someone's 500 cedis. If someone tells your insecurity to your face, tell that person God created me in his own image, and you know, this particular insecurity of mine makes me, and it is not you they are going to unmake me. Very simple as ABCD. If you've watched this video to this point and you've still not subscribed, do you want me to cry? Please subscribe. Don't forget to like, leave a comment for me, and don't forget to share the video. Subscribe, like, comment, and then share.